widespread investigation of reports from funeral homes, morgues, and hospitals has concluded that the unburied dead are coming back to life and seeking human victims.
Zombies, man. They creep me out.
Welcome back to episode 101 of Thursday of the Dead. My name's Jace. For this episode, we're going to take a trip back to San Francisco Bay Area in the mid-1970s. I grew up watching Bob Wilkins on Creature Features. He was a local horror host who was on Channel 2, KTVU. Creature Features, in a way, was my gateway into horror movies. I liked things like Frankenstein and the Wolfman, but Creature Features introduced me to a lot of different stuff, including Night of the Living Dead.
Welcome to a night of total terror. Night of the Living Dead.
I remember talking with some friends on the school playground about Night of the Living Dead. A lot of us had seen the commercial for it on Channel 2, and the one thing that we talked about was that the zombies eat guts. They must have shown that in the commercial, and I haven't been able to find a copy of that commercial since. I watched Night of the Living Dead for the first time in my room on my TV that my dad had gotten me, which was an old black and white TV. I wasn't allowed to stay up that late, so I had to stuff shirts and towels by the crack of the door so you couldn't see any light coming through. The funny thing that I remember is that I was the only kid that watched Night of the Living Dead. A bunch of my friends said they were going to do it, but I was the only one that did. So I was the one that was able to tell them about the story afterwards. The thing that struck me then, and has struck me in most of George Romero's Dead movies, is that the monsters are us. They're either us coming back from the dead, or they're the living us that are killing each other. Here's a segment of an interview with Bob Wilkins that someone did, where they asked him about George Romero and Night of the Living Dead in particular.
And of course you had on George Romero, the director of Night of the Living Dead.
Romero was a very good man in that he realized that when he had the low budget to make Night of the Living Dead and used all these untrained people, they were actors but never been in movies, that was a much bigger accomplishment than he could achieve with the big budgets and all those things.
Music and Monsters is proud to present the music of Night God, which is available now on all your favorite streaming platforms, such as Apple Music and Spotify. Please visit nightgod.com for more information.
Here's an unboxing of the GARF Glasses Trilogy set of pins. These are limited edition, and they debuted at the Living Dead Weekend 2021, which I wasn't able to attend, but they put them up for sale on the George A. Romero Foundation website. I'll show you a link for it right here, and I'll leave a link in the description. I've collected some pins in the past, but they've all been Dawn of the Dead related. These Romero Glasses pins are right up my alley. I mean, you get Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead all represented. They also did a good job with capturing the color scheme for each movie. You've got green for Night of the Living Dead, you've got red for Dawn, and then you've got blue for Day. On the note of the George A. Romero Foundation, I really suggest to pick up something from their website. They're a nonprofit right now. They've got a lot of cool stuff in the works. They just released the restored version of George Romero's The Amusement Park on Shudder. So consider giving them some money.